Check it out, folks. We're here in Disney World.
Proteção treinado para a Disney World e isto aconteceu.
One of our amazing clients is the third.
Imagina o Pateta a interagir com os cães.
We trained for him, Mr. S'mores, and of course we got Cole, the fake veterinarian. And we're going to show you what it's all about, bringing service dogs inside of Disney World. I'm not famous. Thanos is famous.
Oh, today's Mr. Mouscadoodle is an e-collar.
Got to get Thanos in there. Thanos, come here, Bubba. Finish.
Ai, adoro.
He's having a better time than I am.
Ganda
Look at him go.
style.
We're going to meet Mickey Mouse, and we're going to try to bribe Mickey Mouse to put a sleeve on and let Thanos bite him. Do it again. All right, first ride of the day, living.
E ele não gosta do Mickey.
It's the aquarium. Let's go inside. All right, folks, we're on the Finding Nemo ride. We're waiting in line. We're walking through this forever line. Mr. S'mores.
Ai, eles estão os dois. Ai, que fofo. Este aqui também é muito
Perfect
querido.
job. Nice heel.
É bem assim proada a andar.
All right, so that was S'mores' first ride. How did he do getting on?
He did great, you know, very little leash pressure, did a great downstay in the ride vehicle, just topped right off, so a lot of confidence, really good.
It's only going to get better from here.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, so we just crushed our first ride. There's a couple more rides we got to hit to test the pups out, make sure they're doing right. But then you know what we're actually here for now. We're here in Epcot. There's something very important we got to do. We got to go around the world with Thanos. So Thanos is going to hit all the countries, and we're going to make it happen. Thanos is going to get a little taste of everything. Best way to get around the world in 24 hours or less. All right, so how does your dog go down the stairs? A lot of dogs will just pull you right down the stairs. Very dangerous for the dog, not good for their shoulders, not good for you if you want to face plant. So nice and easy.
E ali, bem soft. Ouve, se fosse o
S'mores doing
Uber,
it too,
já
doing
nos
great.
tinha derrubado
I don't
as
want to get
escadas
pulled down the
abaixo.
stairs. I don't want anybody getting hurt. Nice and easy. It's time for a boat ride. How are you? I'm Garrett.
Good, David. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Oh, thanks. You can say hi to him if you want.
Sir?
Oh, ele tirou
famous. I'm not famous. Thanos is famous. I don't get recognized, but he does. We'll go first. Show the way. Okay. Come on, Bubba. Little leash pressure will do it. Yeah, zero issues.
Ele confia bem nos donos.
Look at that alligator, buddy. Look at that.
Wow, this arid landscape may seem.
Olha ele, olha para as galinhas. What?
Thomas is absolutely loving it. He's taking in all the sights, sounds, and smells, being super well behaved.
Está bem
There's
estimulado.
actually some animatronics back there that look like real chickens. He was pretty interested in those, but he's having a better time than I am. Look at him go. There's something to think about if you're going to bring your service dog to a place like this where you're going to probably be here all
É verdade,
day long.
Fábio,
This
é
place is
verdade,
open
é
from
verdade.
9 to 9, because you got to think about what are you packing for them for food, and
E lá
what are you
está,
going to do
também há
when they get
possibilidades em
thirsty.
que os
I don't
cães
need him drinking
são
this
mais
water, but
dóceis
that's
do
why
que
we bring
outros.
along these types of things. It's not a product plug, it's just you
Ah,
got
isso
to
é
think
fixe para a
about
água.
that. How are you going to support this dog when it gets hot out? Is there shade? Might want to check that weather. It's South Florida here, folks. I would never, ever have thought of bringing Thanos here if this was summertime. Every chance we get, these rides, he gets to hang out, relax.
Coitadinho,
give him
pois
plenty
claro,
of
estava
water.
bem da
Just want you
calor
to
para
think about that when you're
ele.
bringing your dog places like this. All right, so we got a problem. How are we going to handle the dog and a tray at the same time, carry our drinks and all the food? We're going to go off leash, baby. That's how we're going to have to do it today. So I need 2 hands free. I don't want him to jerk me and then the food to fall. So this is exactly how we're going to do it. I'm going to put him in sit stays and down stays, depending upon what we're up to. So show you how it's done. Could I please have
Ou
the
seja, ele próprio se autoprendeu com a trela do cão.
chicken and green beans, and I'll do white rice and black beans
Ele está
also.
ali bem tranquilo.
Down.
Ai pá, que educação.
Now it's done.
Ai pá, olha este fofinho aqui perdido.
That's how it's done.
Ai pá, delicadeza. Ai pá, tão fofo. Juro. Apetece-me raptar. Eu não tenho animais, mas os animais bem tratados ganhar são muito, muito mais bacanas. E há. Olha ali, ele vai dar bem.
We're in the Moana section, and it's not hot out, but it never hurts to get your dog a little wet. They can't perspire, so we're gonna give him his own water. I'm gonna wait till it turns on. Let's get wet, buddy.
Ele a brincar com a água. Opa, que fofo. O Uber também gosta bué de água. E é só
All right, we saw Moana, we got a little wet. Now we're off to the next adventure. Let's go. All right, so this is one of the designated pee-pee areas for dogs, but Disney rules do allow your dog to pee anywhere that there's like a nature area, just as long as you pick up after yourself and use common sense. He doesn't need to lift his leg up right on a really nice tree in the middle of the walkway. We can find our way towards the edges and stuff like that. He will pee on artificial grass, but he prefers the real thing, man. All right, so it's midday now. It's still pretty cool out, but as far as the dogs go,
Olha este aqui com a patinha em cima do lombinho. Ai pá, eu adoro cãezinhos.
black
Eu
coat. Best thing
adoro.
you can do is get some water. You know, as you guys know, probably dogs do not perspire, they don't sweat. And so this is nature's air conditioning right here. Cool them off every 30 minutes
Ai,
or
mas ele
hours.
trata o beda bem,
Did I
ainda
ever tell
bem.
you about the dog we took home that had an explosive diarrhea attack on the way to the client's house?
No.
We were
Yeah,
dropping
wait.
off a dog, and this dog would get horribly car sick. And we were driving there, and it just had explosive diarrhea everywhere.
Coitadinho.
Got all over him. And so
In his
we,
car?
In the car, everywhere. And we didn't know what to do. So we pulled over at a 7-Eleven in Tampa. Not the nicest area, let's just say a lot of
You mean there's bad areas in Tampa?
very bad areas.
Yeah.
There was like just homeless people everywhere. We go in, buy 3 gallons of water and just shampoo because we're like, we gotta.
You did a parking lot wash with the dog?
Yeah, we're out there giving the dog a full-on bath, scrubbing everything down. We told the
Tadinho.
clients about it and they were laughing.
A cadela dos meus pais, a Lolita, também vomitava sempre cada vez que ia para a andar de carro. Vomitava-se
Because
toda,
they knew the dog got
coitadinha.
car
man.
sick too. But
Hey, whatever it takes to get the job done.
it was a mess. I was like, is there a tractor supply around or is there something that we could take the dog to give it a bath? But as Man vs. Wild would put it, we adapt, overcame, and conquered.
So we're traveling the world with Thanos today, but if you want to learn how to travel the world with your dog or just take him to the grocery store or the mall or the park without them causing a ruckus, you know where to find it. Where's that going to be, Cole?
DIYK9.com.
In fact, Cole is actually featured in some of our courses because we want to show you how I train dogs, he trained dogs, not just one dog. I can't even tell you how many dogs we have in our courses now. We're probably getting close to 100 different types of dogs, different breeds, different ages, different temperaments. We got something for everyone.
Alô,
Love to see
Chris,
you
como é
inside
que
of
tu
our course.
estás?
All right, now we're rolling into France, and there's one thing we're going to do is we're going to stop, hopefully in some type of cafe, and get a much needed iced latte. And if he behaves himself, maybe we'll get him a croissant. You know
Ai, eu
what
vou
I'm saying?
comer um
let's go.
croissant.
Oh,
Também posso dar
croissant.
croissant. É assim, eu também dou croissant
What was
ao meu
the tip you
bozinho.
had when it comes to pronouncing things in French?
They say to speak French, you grab your word and you remove all the syllables, then you just repeat the sound.
All right, let's try it. Give me a word in French. Is it crepe? Is it crepe? Crepe?
Crepe,
Crepe? Crepe?
crepe, crepe.
Thanos took a crepe in the backyard. We are here at Remy's Ratatouille Adventure.
Oh,
We are
Ratatouille.
going to
Eu acho que
go
nunca vi
in
o
the
filme do
fast
Ratatouille.
lane because that's how we do it. We're
Ah, que
ready
gira,
for the Ratatouille
a
ride.
fonte é
We have our
coisas de
glasses
vinho.
on, looking pretty dapper. Oui, oui.
That's what they say, right?
Oui, oui, baguette. Bisous.
Ai pá, tão giro ele, com os óculos.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. We got it.
Eu dei beijar o pensamento do cão. Estes humanos são muito estranhos.
Let me hear some of your Mickey stuff.
All right, everybody. Here we are at Disney World.
That's creepy that you do that good.
Oh, today's mystery mouse tool is an e-collar.
There you go. You cannot go to Epcot without visiting the world famous Spaceship Earth, also known as the Epcot Ball. Let's go. So we've been here almost all day, and James has hung in there the whole time, and so has little Mr. S'mores. So just give us your final thoughts on the training that Cole did.
Man, he's done
Mr.
so good.
S'more, ele é
He's just
querido.
right there with our other dog. Super impressed.
Perfect. And the future is going to be s'mores, cookie, and crumble are all going to come out here at some point. All
That's
three
right.
together.
We'll post it. Get your dog some training. Get those downstays, a nice recall, heel, and you're 90% the way there.
And where's the best place for them to do that?
Oh, for sure, DIYK9.com.
There
Nothing
you go.
better.
There you go. I'm gonna have to slip you 100 when the camera's off.
It's true.
After spending the entire day at Epcot with James, Cole, S'mores, and Thanos, I gotta say, it was absolutely awesome. A huge thanks to
Ito
James
yung
and his family
Mickey.
for being amazing repeat clients of our board and train program and our online courses. Hanging out with them and their dogs the next day was an absolute blast. James is a solid guy, a great dad, and clearly loves his family and pets.
Qualquer dia
And
começa a
also
levar
a big
ratos.
shout out to Cole for
Oh,
crushing it
cobras
with
também.
yet another amazing training
Vê lá
job.
tu.
He's worked hard to become the trainer he is today, and we're we're so grateful for all that he's done for the team. I also want to thank all of our incredible fans, both those watching this video and all the folks who we got to meet in person at Disney. We always appreciate the love and support, so don't ever hesitate to stop us and say hi. We're really happy to chat or take a photo. I promise we won't bite. I mean, Thanos might bite, but only if we tell him to, so as long as you're well behaved, you'll be good to go. Now, speaking of Thanos, he was an absolute legend. He didn't exactly sign up for an entire day at Disney, but he does love going on trips with his dad. And the truth is, you couldn't ask for a better dog. His training is what made it all possible. It's incredible how much more enjoyable life is with your dog when it's actually trained and you can take them anywhere with you stress-free. Now, I promised Thanos he could take a bite out of Mickey Mouse if he was a good boy. Disney security didn't love that idea, so we improvised.
Hold up 1 second, you're gonna love this. Hold up 1 sec, watch this.
He can't get me.
Ai, ele não gosta do Mickey mesmo.
Get him! Kill Mickey! Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Ai, ele fica bem enervado.
Good boy, Bubba. Ooh-wee! I told you we were going to get Mickey.
Yeah, fica doido.
Mickey, you want to be calm? Tom's going to handle business right there. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Really appreciate that you guys come around to the end of this video. Much more to come your way. Again, if you want to get your dog to be trained to be the best.
Imagina se ele visse mesmo o Mickey à frente. Tipo, ele ficava doidinho. Ou então ficou mesmo doidinho.
You can get these free videos your way. And if you want to take it to the next level, check out our courses available at DIYK9.com. Or if you want us to train your dog for you and get hooked up with Cole or any other one of our certified trainers across the country, you know where to find us, AmericanStandardK9.com. And we would love to serve you and get your dog trained to be the best that it can be. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the next one. Crap.
Fogo. Nossa